Well, Matthew, a 2-0 win against Huddersfield Town doesn't really tell the whole story because you played over an hour with 10 men. You must be so proud of your players tonight.
Yeah, each and every one of them have been absolutely outstanding tonight. That's all we asked of them before the game, is that they do themselves justice. Premier League ground, under the lights, etc. Very exciting for them as well. They've not been in this situation before, but I thought each and every one of them were absolutely brilliant, and we started the game really, really well. Obviously got the goal, could have had more. We're on the front foot, we were pressing them when they were playing out from the back. Thought that worked really well again, and some of the football we played at times off 1 or 2 touch, especially in the middle third, was good. The sending offs obviously changed the game completely, but we've adapted. They've adapted brilliantly, I think, the players. And that was a great learning outcome for them tonight. They'll learn a lot from that performance and having to dig in like that. Yeah,
and when you've got a player like Ollie Shackleton who works his socks off but keeps the ball for you, and that's really important when you're playing with 10 men as a central striker, that he isn't wasteful in possession. He was thoroughly outstanding tonight.
He was brilliant. Ollie's been brilliant all season, to be honest with you. So glad he got his goal, a little deflection, but it's still his goal, no doubt about that. He'll claim it. He's our top goal scorer. He's been outstanding for us. Probably tailed off a little bit in recent weeks, but tonight he was back to his usual self, so that was great to see.
Yeah, what did you say at half-time? Because the first half, even with the 10 men for, 10-15 minutes of it, you were still very much in command. But I guess as players and manager against 10 men, you know they're going to have put more of the ball second half, but you created a shape that was very hard to break down. Yeah,
well, Ollie's had a great chance just after we've gone down to 10 men to make it 2-0. We had 1-on-1 with the keeper, and if that goes in, I'm thinking, well, at least we've got a bit of a cushion there, albeit it's still 1-0 at half-time. It was basically, we were pressing them from the front, and they wanted to play out from the back, but we were setting traps for them to allow that pass, and then we were in and adjusting accordingly. But you can't do that when you're down to 10 men against 11 men. It's impossible. So we just dropped off to a certain pitch reference and told the lads when they come into our area, we engage with them and we send them back, and we send them playing back towards their own goal. And we did that well. On the occasion, they're always going to create chances because they got good technical players, but they didn't create that many. I thought we limited them to minimal chances, apart from at the end where the lads were absolutely knackered. They've had 2 very good chances, but the game was over by then.
And you get a second goal. Your substitute gets a second goal, comes on and links up very, very nicely with Ollie and takes it really well. And I guess at 2-0, you have a little bit of a breath, don't you?
Yeah, we do, exactly. That was a big goal. Flynn's got a really good energy. Flynn's a 16. I've still said it before in the second round, but we think a lot of him at this football club. And I was just on that right side. We were playing a 3 in midfield with Jack on the left and Carl and Flynn on the right, and Flynn just giving us a little bit more energy than Archie. I thought Archie was tiring a little bit and allowing their number 10 to get on the ball, so that just plugged that gap a little bit. And I said to Flynn, when we go forward to express himself, he's got good energy, and he did that. He linked up well with Ollie, and goal and assist for Ollie as well. But it's brilliant for under 16 to come to this ground and get a goal in an FA Youth Cup third round game. Is very, very good for him.
And when your keeper had to make saves, he made saves.
He did, yeah. He made some great saves, Josh, to be fair. And for a large parts of this season, he's played second fiddle to Will. It's been hard for him, but we've had honest discussions of where he needs to improve and what he needs to get better at to get in front of Will. And tonight I thought he was solid, so full credit to Josh as well. Yeah,
and how beneficial will it be, not just to win the game here, but to play in that kind of environment? Because, as you say, Premier League ground, wonderful surface to play football on. They'll learn a lot from that.
Oh, they'll lose huge amounts. It's especially going down to 10 men as well and having to adapt and having to play a different way. And not be on the front foot and not pressing the opposition from the front, so just dropping off into a mid-block maybe, and how do you adapt there? So they'd have learned absolutely loads from tonight, and they're absolutely over the moon in there, and so they should be 4th round, and I think that's the first time it's happened for a long time, so they've made history.
And for you personally, up against your mate Dean Whitehead in the dugout down there, and I guess as someone you played with, you're both making your careers in sort of coaching. You must have both enjoyed that battle.
Yeah, I got on really well with Dino at Stoke. We still keep in touch, so it's good to see him. Obviously, he's on the opposition bench tonight, but we had a good chat before the game, and he's new into coaching like I am. I'm obviously coming at the club. He retired here at Huddersfield, and the manager has really took him under his wing and give him some experience and been in and around the first team, and now he's taken the under-17 job on full time. So good luck to him. It's good to see him. He's a good lad. And the 4th round draw, I think, is on Friday. Any preference now? No, a home draw would be nice against a big team. That'll be good. And these boys keep getting better and better. To be fair, that they really are credit to themselves and their families, the way they performed and the way they've been for me since I come into the building. They've listened to me. I feel like we're getting better month on month. So who knows? Why can't we get through the 4th round?
Yeah, and just finally, worth mentioning, of course, you beat Cambridge at the weekend. Simon Davies joined you in the dugout tonight. He'll be thinking it's all him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, lucky charm, 2 out of 2. So, no, the lads, since the FA Youth Cup win against Luton, I think that's our 4th or 5th win in a row now. So the lads really are hitting form well at the right time, and we've got some big league games coming up, and obviously we've got the 4th round to look forward to in January.